So, hey guys, and we are about to watch the Mario Kart World Direct. They always do these directs early. I don't know, I wish this was like a couple hours later, but it's fine. I mean, I do have things going on later, so I am kind of glad it's not like later in the day either. But I have a few things that I want to see in this direct. I'm Despite some of the controversy going on about like the price and everything, I still think this game looks really good. Um, there are a few things that I want to see. Hopefully a mission mode or a story mode. Some people are saying that there are multiple continents in the game. I'm not going to get my hopes up, but it would be nice to see that. Um, I mean, I'm going to be fine if the world in the game is just the area that we've seen already. So I'm not gonna be too disappointed by that. So yeah, gonna pull up the chat real quick. I'm just making the announcement on Discord. It's just me this time. I don't have anyone else on, so let's see. Okay, yeah, the stream wasn't pulling up for me. I was trying to pull up the chat on my phone. But hey, Marcus. Yeah, but I'm really hoping there's like either some kind of mission mode or story mode because that kind of makes sense to do in the open area, kind of like add some stuff to do in free roam, or maybe have it in like a separate mode other than free roam. I am a little disappointed that this direct is only going to be 15 minutes long. I mean, um, when I was making the video with Anton, we were saying like maybe it could be like 20 to 30 minutes. Because I think there were directs in the past that were like a lot longer for other games. So I am kind of surprised that but the Wonder Direct was also 15 minutes. And that did show a decent amount of content. It showed off like the world structure, online features. What I think it introduced the badges as well. It showed off the badges for the first time. I mean, we might have seen like the moves associated with the badges before, but we didn't see the badges themselves. So there could be some. And then Nintendo was like hyping this up as well as like this being somewhat significant as well. Like just Nintendo was saying like, "Oh, this game will be worth it if you watch the direct." I don't know. I mean, Nintendo isn't always right. Um, I mean, they've been wrong many times, but I don't know. I'm just gonna see here. Also, characters. I think they could reveal some new characters here. Hopefully, like some fan favorites, like Diddy Kong and Funky Kong, as well as like a few other like returning characters. Maybe the Koopalings. Hopefully, like some new characters too. I think it would be cool to see more like really weird characters. Even though I'm like begging for the RPG characters to be playable, I'm not going to be super disappointed if they aren't here. I mean, it would be amazing if they are, and I would definitely be really excited because that would be like my most wanted thing added to this game. But at the same time, I'm still content with the current roster. It would be content if they do like add more like fairly wacky additions. Like Talking Flower is one that I want to see. That is definitely like one character that I hope is announced today. Hopefully, it's like a little bit of like Wonder representation here. I mean, we do have it in the designs, but I think like since Jamboree is adding Talking Flower, I think it would be nice to see Talking Flower here as well. But yeah. Oh, hey Soshi. Rocco for Mario Kart. Yes, and Roy, so you could be satisfied. Hey Reese, how's it going? If you want to see my bingo card for Mario Kart World on Discord, it should be on the screen on Discord. Okay, if they can justify why it's $80, I'll buy. Yeah, I'm planning on buying it anyway because I kind of have to. I mean, I am excited about the game too, but I can completely understand why a lot of people wouldn't want to buy it at the price. That's completely fair, I would say. Sorry if I sound really monotone. I'm just kind of a little tired because I just woke up like not that long ago. Again, I wish these. I mean, people on the West Coast have it even worse for these directs, but I wish they weren't this early. Yeah, I'm definitely expecting to see like a story mode. I hope there's a story mode, like a mission mode or story mode or something. I mean, even if it's not that exactly, I hope there's like some kind of draw to the open world. I mean, like, I'm already excited about the open world anyway. I still think there is going to be like a lot to it, but I do hope there's something like a story mode. Are you going to show? Um, I don't want to show your bingo card on my screen because like I don't know, it's not my own bingo card, so I don't know. I would show a bingo card on the screen if it was my own bingo card, but and I would have made space for it on the stream layout, which I really don't have. So sorry about that. Story mode seemed to be in the days when online wasn't as there as it was now. I mean, like, there are still a lot of games that do have campaigns despite being online focused, like Splatoon. The only reason Mario Kart didn't is because it really didn't need to. But now we're actually getting an open world Mario Kart, so it kind of makes sense. Highly doubt it, but here's hoping they have some stuff from the Arcade GP games. If we see anything from the arcade, actually, was the gold shell from the? I know some items are from the Arcade GP games, but I know that's technically New Super Mario Bros. 2, but I'm not sure if that gold shell item was in the arcade games. It was. It was. The gold shell did originate from Arcade GP. So we technically did get something that originated from Arcade GP. I'm not sure if they work the same way, but it's technically an item that was in the game. Yeah, I know they were in other games like Mario Galaxy, New Super Mario Bros. 2, and 3D World. Yeah. I mean, like, I think items are like the most likely thing that would ever get acknowledged from Arcade GP. Because, like, there is also the, from New Super Mario Bros. Wii, the Thundercloud. So that was um, that was originally an Arcade GP. What if Pac-Man is playable? That would be really cool. Ninja should be in the game, yes. I would still main Pianta, but I would still play Ninja sometimes. I hope, like, this was something that wasn't showed off in, like, the treehouse footage or the, any of the demos. But I wish, like, the other characters, rather than, like, just the main 24, had costumes. Maybe, like, that demo build didn't have that, because, like, when they got the food item, it wouldn't give them a costume. So I'm hoping that was just a demo build of the game, and they, like, the other characters actually do still have different costumes. Because that would be kind of disappointing if they didn't. Like, why only have costumes for some characters, but not others? Okay, only 4 more minutes here. Let me make sure the volume is... Okay, yeah, it should be fine. Just let me know if it's too... Like, the audio is too loud when it starts. Yeah. I hope they acknowledge Wart in some way. That would be really cool. I could see Tatanga. I know it's a character other than Wart, but I usually consider like Wart and Tatanga kind of together as like the forgotten Mario villains. But um, I think Tatanga is very possible as like a playable character or a boss. I think like either one, or both. But yeah, since we saw Super Mario Land enemies, I think we could also see like the Tonga as well. Especially like there was like a thing where it showed like a UFO above like Daisy's palace in the key art, I think. And I mean, yeah, I know the UFO is technically like a mechanic where you could like take over it like a truck. Um but it would still be cool to see Tatanga. Maybe it's like connected to Tatanga in some way. And Captain Syrup. Yes. Yeah, since we have like Wario Land representation, I think it, like with the music. Also with the music, there's so many possibilities for what they could do with that. They could have like Paper Mario music, Mario and Luigi music, um, uh, of course more Wario Land music, like a lot of things. Like we've already heard like Wario Land 1, Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Galaxy 2, other Mario Kart music, so they're probably gonna represent a lot of things from the Mario franchise through like the music that plays in the game, like when you're driving between tracks. Maybe there's like a radio that you could use in like free roam, kind of like Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. I hope they do something like that. Japanese Direct started early. Okay, don't spoil anything here then. I mean, Nintendo's been having a lot of issues lately in terms of like streaming these directs. I know, like, does anyone remember when the Switch 2 direct? I don't know what I was trying to remember that there, but the Switch 2 direct went offline for like a little while. That was or not offline. That I meant like it like lagged for a little while. I don't know. That it was kind of weird. Switch 2. Hopefully that doesn't happen here. Okay. We have like less than a minute left, so I'm pretty excited. Okay. Hopefully Nintendo's stream is fine this time. Yeah. I was watching the Mario... Okay. I was watching the Mario Kart 8 Direct with the Meech yesterday. That... Oh, a remix of Super Mario Kart. Okay. Let me know if the audio sounds okay or if I have to turn it down. Oh, there's like the Dry Bones course that was a little bit ago.
Welcome to the Mario Kart World game, available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. What kind of races await you? In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix. But why stop there?
Does the audio sound okay?
Planes, even the ocean. You can drive virtually everywhere in this fully interconnected world. Races are held on courses scattered throughout various...
I really like how it does the plane thing now rather than the glider.
Drive between them. There's a lot in store, and we're...
Yeah, this looks amazing.
Let's introduce some of the courses that are waiting for you. Here we go! Courses are found throughout...
Oh, that is really cool.
...their surrounding region. Let's take a look at some of the new courses to explore. Ride the ridges and roads on Mario Brothers...
Okay, hopefully it doesn't take too long showing off things that we already know, because, I mean, we got to see a lot of these courses with the footage that we already saw, so...
See the sights and structures of Crown City. You can even soar in style down Main Street. Drift along the rapid waterways of Salty Speedway and make a splash around the city's canals.
Yeah, this one looks pretty cool.
Stay cool in the snow.
Oh, I love this one. This one actually has the, chill bullies on it
Don't slip
from
on
Mario
the
64.
scenery.
And also it's based on Mario Galaxy, which is really cool.
Spirited showing at the ghostly movie theater Boo Cinema.
Oh, this one looks amazing.
It's a whole new kind of drive-in theater.
And Behemoth is even there as well.
In addition to lots of new courses, there's Toad's Factory.
Yep, Toad's Factory's back.
Wario Shipyard, and more.
And Wario's Shipyard looks really good here.
Courses from past titles are also here, but now they're reimagined and spread throughout the world, where races can happen during the day or at night.
Oh yeah, and they acknowledge the day-night cycle. Okay, hopefully some new ones here too.
Familiar characters like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, and Yoshi. Plus, new drivers like Goomba,
Of course, Goomba.
Spike, and that's right, Cow.
I think it's interesting that they're calling it the cow rather than the, Moo Moo.
Select your character. Choose your vehicle.
Oh, okay, the,
Off to the races.
the costumes are a part of, like, our separate slots. I think that's kind of disappointing. I thought that was just a demo thing, but apparently that's actually... It's still gonna be a little annoying. The menu's still gonna be a little annoying in the actual game.
Grand Prix and Knockout Tour. In both modes, up to
Wait!
24
Is that the Double Dash battle mode music?
series history. Your rivals aren't the only hazards you'll need.
That's the Double Dash battle mode music.
Look out for cars that shoot bullet bills
So I guess we're gonna get a Double Dash battle course.
and other obstacles along the way.
Like maybe Pipe Plaza.
Steer clear. And now, get ready for Grand Prix with Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup, Star Cup, and more. Grand Prix races are held all around the game's world. You'll race through 4 different courses in each cup and aim for the top spot. In Mushroom Cup, you'll start off racing around Mario Brothers Circuit,
Yeah, I think they're probably gonna show off the battle mode pretty soon.
while the second race will take you from Mario Brothers Circuit to Crown City. For the first time, you'll need to drive yourself to the next course in Grand Prix.
Some people are a little worried about that feature, but I actually think it's pretty cool.
And if you conquer all Grand Prix cups, rumor has it that a certain colorful course will appear.
Rainbow Road.
Next up is a new mode, Knockout Tour. From Golden Rally to Ice Rally and more. These
Oh, that was actually my prediction that they wouldn't show off Rainbow Road was true. Because they did show it off way back in 2014 in the Mario Kart 8 Direct before Mario Kart 8 came out. The its version of Rainbow Road. But I guess I think it's cool that they're keeping it a secret here.
If you don't make the cut, you're out of the running. Buckle up. The competition gets more intense as you close in on the checkpoints. You've You've got to drive to survive in Knockout Tour. So keep your eyes on
I think Knockout Tour looks really cool as well. We got a new Mega Mushroom render.
Drastically change the outcome of a race. Here are some new items that'll help you out. Coin shell. When you throw a coin shell, coins will appear. Now's your chance to grab them. Just don't let your rivals cash in first. Ice flower.
And the Ice Flower is pretty cool.
Freeze out rivals and send them spinning.
Yeah, that was one of my predictions.
Aim the hammer in an arc,
And the hammer is pretty cool too.
also stay on the course for a short time and can be used to block off rivals. Mega Mushroom. With the Mega Mushroom, go big so your rivals will go home.
Okay, it seems to be kind of like, it seems to kind of work like a mixture of how it works in like Wii and Tour.
You may even discover some
Unless it's like just like Wii and doesn't like immediately shrink you down when you get hit by something. We'll have to see more footage of it then.
transform. What other mysterious effects will happen? You'll have to see. for
Yeah, I think the Kamek item's funny.
The lower your placement, the more likely you are to find items that'll turn the tables. So when you get items, go for it. And if you're new to the Mario Kart series,
Oh, nice, the Dino Dino Jungle music.
features to help you along the way. These include smart
Oh, there's new like auto things on here. Auto use item.
tilt controls, where you can hold a Joy-Con 2
I'm using tilt controls. It's back.
controls to steer. And if you have the Joy-Con 2 wheel, you can feel like you're really driving. Ooh,
Oh wait, Yoshi's story music?
a snack sounds good right about now. Hey, look, it's a drive-through.
That's cool they're acknowledging another spin-off here.
You can grab an order to go. Dash food. Take a bite and you can unlock outfits inspired by your meal. Eat some sushi and whoa, nice threads.
Yeah, I really like the costumes here.
Once unlocked,
It's a little annoying that they're separate slots.
screen.
Hopefully there's like a setting that actually have them within the characters. Oh yeah, Captain Wario
Check out these
from Game & Wario. That's pretty cool.
That was a nice detour. Now let's get back to the action. Let's introduce some.
Oh, I love these new renders here.
Each race. Charge jump. You can now use a charge jump by holding the drift button while driving straight ahead. Charge.
Oh yeah, I heard about this from like the footage that we've seen.
Use this to leap over obstacles. Grind along power lines.
Wait, is that a remix of the Live Home Circuit music?
Attacks from your rivals.
That was something that not many people other than me would catch.
Wall to wall, you can wall ride for a short period of time.
See, I wasn't crazy on that live stream last night when I told Demish that there was some Live Home Circuit representation.
Like so close. Almost there. Whenever this happens, be kind and rewind. This will return your vehicle to its original position. Nice, made it. This can come in handy when mapping out how to best approach a course.
Oh, so I'm assuming that's only something you do when you're like testing it out.
Move normally when you rewind, so don't lose your lead.
Oh, that's weird. I don't know. I mean,
Wanna take a spin?
oh, okay.
More races? In time trials, it's you against the clock.
Okay, yeah, time trials.
Without any other competitors. And if you go online, you can download and
Oh, yeah.
against ghost data from racers around the world. Custom
Yeah, versus race.
on the road and versus race. You can use the classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course, or You can choose to drive the distance from one course to another.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You can even take the road less traveled and choose routes that aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour.
Oh, that is pretty cool. Yeah,
Up to 24 drivers can now compete in 2, 3, or even 4 teams. Group up and get ready.
Yeah, I like how the versus mode is being handled here.
Next up, battle mode.
Oh yeah, battle mode.
Locally or online in balloon battle. Use items to burst your rivals' balloons. Pop
Okay,
rivals out.
Oh, okay, there are actual battle courses.
You can go for the
I was a little worried. I was like, oh no, it's on the tracks! But Big Donut, that's Big Donut. So that's fine. That's fine.
drives you.
I was like, no, it's on the courses, but I was like, oh, that's fine. We have, like, actual battle areas there, so...
When you're not racing, you can enjoy free roam and go wherever your heart takes you. No roads? No problem.
Oh, Mario 64 remix.
Ride the rivers. See the seas. Drive the desert. Or jump off from way up here. You can go wherever you like, even to the edges of the world. Hey, there's a P-switch over there.
Oh, okay, I guess these are, like, little things you can do. Okay.
Find across the world to start missions.
Missions, okay. Yes, we do have missions.
Own your driving ability outside of races.
We do have missions. Yes!
There are also hidden
It may not be a story mode, but it's still missions.
hidden panels.
Oh, nice.
So take the scenic route and explore. Also, during free roam, you can take photos whenever you like.
Yeah, the photo mode is pretty cool too. But I am glad that they're doing missions.
Look at the camera. Choose a frame to decorate and nice. That one's a winner.
So I guess that's like what the achievements are for, like the missions and things. So I think that's pretty cool.
If one person has Mario
Oh, and even a Mario 2 remix.
players can race in split screen on the same system.
I love how many remixes of different Mario games there are here.
Wireless play. Up to 8 players with up to 2 players on each system can race together this way. And up to 24 players from around the world can join a race or battle in online play.
Okay.
This may look like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends join you. Looks
We're
like
even getting a remix of some of the newer songs, like the
Yep, you can
battle mode from 8 Deluxe.
anywhere in this world. By checking the map, you can quickly see where your friends are and travel to their location.
Seems like there's gonna be a decent amount of missions here.
Battle or race with custom rules. Or just go for a ride together. Make this road trip your own.
Oh, that's cool.
Take photos together along the way.
That's cute. That, like, the Super Mario Kart billboard there.
With game chat,
Oh yeah, and they have to show game chat here too.
experience by talking online with friends. Use the built-in microphone to voice chat while driving together.
I like the little emotes or bouncing around you could do in the game.
Or take a back seat and watch each other's game screens.
It's kind of funny how, like, low the frame rate is on game chat when people are sharing their screen.
You can enjoy seeing your friends' reactions while playing together. Who's close by? Wait, who just passed me? You'll be able to tell in an instant. A Michelle and bullseye.
Yeah.
And together in person on the same system. A single camera can detect up to 4 people's faces. Enjoy the view and get ready to face off with your friends.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Transcontinental race around the world is just around the corner in Mario Kart World, available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. A hardware bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World will also be available.
Okay, so that's it then. I thought they were gonna have more of the show. I was like, I feel like that was a little disappointing. Everything that we saw here was like things that we either like we kind of already like at least half of this are things that we already know. I'm glad that there's missions. I think that's cool. At least that gives the world like a purpose and everything, but I feel like I mean, I was gonna say I was getting my expectations too high, but like that's completely fair for this game. But I don't know. Like, I don't see why this direct was necessary, honestly. Like, this basically showed, like, most things that we already knew. I don't know. Like, yeah, the items here, we saw all of these. We saw all of these in the footage. The costumes. It's cool that we got new footage of the costumes.
Make a pit stop and check out these.
Like, that's cool. And it's cool that we got to hear the music as well. Okay, another new thing here. The rewind thing, that's interesting. I'm not sure how to feel about this, though. I mean, like, it's not really broken, because, I mean, like, everyone still moves ahead of you when you do it. I don't know. I don't really see myself using it, but still a cool feature to have.
Turn your vehicle to its original position. Nice, made it.
Also, I need to look at the battle mode. We didn't, actually, the battle mode is something we didn't, like... But I mean, like, I don't think it warranted a whole direct to reveal, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, this game looks amazing. I'm still really looking forward to it, but, like, a lot of this could have been revealed in an overview trailer. I don't know, it just kind of seems like they could have done that there. I'm just thinking, if they were doing, like, a big direct here, I thought they were gonna have, like, some kind of big reveal, but it wasn't really, like, that big. I mean, sure, it's cool. Also, with battle mode here, we do have, like, the...
For battle, enjoy whatever drives you.
Yeah, that's, Big Donut from Mario Kart 64, I believe. I need to look back at some of the footage here. I was, like, really worried at first. When when it first showed. Yeah, like, when they were driving on the track here, I was like, no, it's gonna be like the awful Mario Kart 8, Wii U battle mode. This, okay, this is more like like, looking at this, because you can see the map here, actually looks more open. This is actually pretty good for, like, a battle map here. So, yeah, so they're gonna have, like, battle maps within the areas here. I'm just kind of worried about, like, some of the choices they made for some, like, one looks like they're just on top of DK Pass, but this one looks good. This one looks good.
And coin runners, where you can go for the gold by collecting the most coins. Race or battle.
Yeah, they didn't show off many here, so I'm hoping there's more. Wait, that's interesting. They, like... Okay, I don't know why I keep skipping forward like that, but, I don't know. They don't... They aren't showing the map on any of the, like, the areas that are based on tracks. And then... They are on, like, the actual, like, battle mode maps here. I think that's interesting. I'm glad missions are here, but I wish they had bosses as well.
Looks like
Or
someone.
like an actual story to go along with it.
Yep. You can
Because I mean, the bosses were part of like the appeal of like the mission mode in DS. I mean, here it's gonna have like a slightly different appeal, because it's like open world. But okay, I wanted to look back at the missions, like see which ones there are here.
Hey,
Yeah, you have the P switch. Okay, so like collecting coin, like the.
switches you find across the world to start missions.
Okay, there are hundreds of them. That is good to know. That is good to know. That is a little reassuring there. So at least there will be a lot of single player content here. So that is good. Also, this one is like trying to get to the like goal rings in time. That's a pretty good one as well. Also, I love Waluigi's outfit here.
Completing them, you can hone your driving ability outside of races.
Yeah, that's. Oh, you could. That's how you unlock the decals. You get them through the missions. That's pretty cool.
There are also hidden coins.
Name coins.
Hidden panels, and more. So
Okay.
the scenic route.
I think the P switch. Okay, the P switches are like missions, and the other ones are like hidden things you can find.
Ability
Okay, that's cool. There's going to be a lot of these, so I think that's a pretty good thing to see here. This was like the one. The thing is, this is a cool feature, but did this warrant a whole direct? This this really didn't need a whole direct to show off. Like between this, the battle mode, like most of this direct was like stuff that we already knew. I'm just like new. I mean, yeah, it's new footage of it, but like we could have gotten that in an overview trailer or like just little trailers leading up the launch. I think it's not always necessary for Nintendo to do like full game specific directs if they don't have that much new to show. But yeah, even though that kind of was disappointing, I am a bit worried that people will glance over this part a little too much because they did say there are going to be hundreds of P switches with different missions. So, that actually is going to be something that makes the open world worth it. Also, the hidden things throughout the world. So, I hope people don't glance over that part too much. They probably will, given how there has been so much misinformation that have been spreading about the Switch 2 over the past couple of weeks. So, but still, I don't think this direct was necessary. I don't think this direct was necessary. It was like, I'm looking at this direct, like, all that we knew. Like, when they were showing off characters, I was like, oh, are they going to show anything new? Nope. They're just going to show the characters that they've showed in all the other trailers. What is the point? What is the point? All the items were things that we knew. I was like, oh, they're going to show something new if they're highlighting it, right? Nope. They're just going to show off all the stuff that we knew. Like the costumes. I mean, sure, we got a better look at the Captain Wario costume, which is always nice, but that's something that we could have gotten on Nintendo today. The charge jump, that's something that we already knew about. Rewind isn't something we knew about, but that's not a feature I could see myself using. It's not a bad feature, but like, I mean, it's actually a pretty cool feature if it's utilized in the right ways, like especially if you're practicing. So I do think that's cool if you're practicing, but again, like all of this could have been shown in an overview trailer. Time trials, we didn't see that before, but teams, versus, battle mode, missions, all of it, like, yeah, these are cool things to show off. Like, these are things that we wanted to know. But at the same time, we could have gotten this in an overview trailer. Like, I don't know why we needed a full direct for it. Because, like, when, like, more than half of the direct was information that we already knew. I mean, like, my biggest takeaway from this is that I'm glad that they are doing something with the open world here. I think there's a disclaimer saying that Rewind is for um, free roam slash single player only. Yeah, I hope that's the case, because let me watch that again.
Whenever this happens, be kind and is like so close. Almost there. Whenever this happens, be kind and rewind. This will return your vehicle to its original position.
Don't act like I didn't get that reference, Nintendo.
Nice, made it.
Like, Blockbuster and video stores.
Come in handy when mapping out how to best approach a course. Keep in mind though,
Okay,
your rivals will still move normally when you rewind.
they didn't see that.
Lose your lead.
Okay, can be used in free roam and when playing races solo. Okay, so it's not online. Okay, that's good. That makes more sense then. If this was like a feature you could use anywhere, I'm like, that's why I said it was. That was kind of weird when I was reacting to it for the first time. But yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping for. That makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Want to take a spin in even more races?
But yeah, I like the way. Yeah. Okay, so let me go back on time trials here.
You can download and compete against ghost data from racers around the world.
Okay, so I guess it's gonna be like per individual track rather than like um also like segments in between tracks. I thought they were gonna do that too, but I'm not sure.
Customize the rules of the road in Versus Race.
Also, I think there's actually legitimately gonna be a lot of unlockable stuff here. I think they're purposefully not show. They didn't even show Rainbow Road, so how do you think they should do new characters? Probably for DLC. I think there might actually be characters that we don't know about in the game itself. I think they're just like purposefully leaving out information because they like because there's like a lot of unlockable stuff. It does seem like this game is gonna have a lot of unlockables. So I guess they're like not spoiling because they didn't even show Rainbow Road. So I feel like Nintendo just like wants to wait for you to actually play it to like do things. That is one thing that I am looking forward to about this game is that this game is going to have legitimate unlockables, which is something that like not a lot of Nintendo games have had lately. It's like it's usually always free updates, so it's nice seeing actual unlockable stuff again. Uh, I thought it said lots of mods for a second. Not on Nintendo's watch. They wouldn't allow that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now, but yeah. I mean, some of the things they revealed here are cool. Like, I like the missions. I do feel like people are gonna forget about that, though. Because, like, just with how this direct revealed, like, basically, like, nothing. People are gonna fixate on that. But, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. But, yeah. Anyways, stay perky.